Right, friends, welcome back to Wasteland. Lodged inside the chest cavity, you also... Oh, this is the mechanical thing. Lodged inside the chest cavity, you also notice a cylindrical object giving off a faint blue glow. Might be a power source. It'll take some advanced knowledge of electrical engineering, but you could try to retrieve it. So is that repair? No, it's hacking. This reminds me, I also need to hack the one that's at the radio towers. Okay, at least that wasn't critical failure. Go on, Rose. Hey! Synth part. Ammo's getting low too. I need to see how much longer this section is at high pool. I think we might need to head back to the Citadel. We're low on ammo. Meds could be better. One even in the comments very helpfully pointed out that you can hold down Z to highlight all items on the map. It's very helpful, thank you. Okay, so you can hear the static. Oh, sweet! Waitress got the luck of the hobo and found some extra loot. You can hear the static coming from the top of this tower, like someone died while clutching their walkie-talkie. Oh, look, there you go. Sweet. The wind whistles mournfully through the rusty struts of this empty tower. Ammo. Precious ammo. Oh! Pry bar. We got more. Oh, baddies! Okay, now if that isn't a prime candidate for throwing an explosive, with them all grouped up like that. I certainly don't want to use the Wrangler. That feels like a waste. Yes, we have a pipe bomb. What a weirdness with the screen there. Let's get everybody else into position. Whoa, what is going on there? Oh, fucking hurt themselves, lol. Does it mean I was too slow? I think that's what it means. Gonna have to sneak a bit closer. Check! Okay, what kind of damage numbers do we have here? 10 to 17, 13 to 19, 10 to 17. So, okay, not that bad. Get wrecked. I guess we didn't need to use the pipe bomb. Was that a shotgun? It's a shotgun. Now can I think this axe can attack diagonally, so if I move here... What is up with the camera? Okay, seriously. Potato fish seems to be critting every time she hits. It's freaking amazing. Careful, lads. It's got a wooden stick. Let's not spend the ammo there. I do have a fair amount of sniper ammo, so you can go ahead and take that shot. Correct. Nice, level ups. Scrap, ammo, scrap. Okay, note to self. The pipe bomb can actually stay with Rose. There's no reason she can't throw it. Also, after having reviewed the previous episode, I realized that I'm a dumbass. I could have and should have used Animal Whisperer on those Gila monitors. Instead I fought them. So that was silly of me. No perks. We'll 7. I want to keep concentrating and realizing. I want to find out how often do you get perk points. Like, is it every X amount of levels? Which is what I assume it is. Okay, so that needs 6 skill points. That needs 4. Let's increase the blunt weapons. Ooh. 3 points on waitress. But it needs 4. So I guess that I should have attacked these guys faster, and I would have had a better chance of getting some loot. Citadel base is Echo 1. Second tower is wrecked and cannot be repaired.
Yeah,
Requesting new orders.
Roger, Echo 1. Understood. Stand by. Okay, Echo 1. We anticipated this contingency and have a plan B. Ready to copy?
Go ahead, sir.
10-4. Here.
Whoopsie. We've got to go to the prison or something. What did he say? Here it is. Cartographer Segara and historian Eggleston have found reference to a functioning radio tower in a town called Damonta. Location cannot be confirmed, but it's reported to be east of the old prison behind the radiation cloud. We have no intel on how to navigate this cloud, but I've heard second-hand accounts of it being done. I suggest you make contact with locals in prison area, but be advised that's Red Scorpion territory, and they don't take kindly to us trespassing on their turf. Proceed with caution. Copy? So who are the Red Scorpions?
Back in the day, they were just another raider gang. Now they call themselves the Red Scorpion Militia, and they're filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order in Arizona. That's a joke, but you'll still want to step carefully on their turf. They can be a mite touchy.
So what's the backstory on the prison?
Our old HQ since right after the apocalypse. We moved out of there about 15 years ago when we took over the Citadel from the Guardians. Now the Red Scorpion Militia owns it. They're trying to run things there like we did. Unfortunately, there's still more thugs than rangers, and they rule with a heavy hand.
So what do we know about Damonta?
The Scorpions have been mentioning the place lately. Been saying they're trading with them. Supposed to be east of the prison, but I don't know. There isn't much east of the prison but radiation.
Okay, Echo 1 out.
Roger, Echo 1. Be careful out there. Ranger Command out.
Says this as far as Hypool goes, yeah? It looks like it is. Whoa! I want to make sure I scan this properly and make sure there aren't explosives. Nailboard, disappointing. I'll tell you what's not disappointing, the damage of that hand axe that Potato Fish uses. Good lord. Okay, so I think that's it. Can I zoom in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we went into Jesse Bell's house, we've covered there. Yeah, it looks like this is all we can do. Okay, so back to the Citadel, but we'll stop at the radio tower on the way back. And then I think after we've been to the Citadel, we will go clear out those places that were infected by the pigeons that had eaten the infected seed. Should make sure I've been everywhere here. Indeed, looks like I have. Ooh, what is that? This woman was bludgeoned to death. Sorry, love. That sucks. Okay, so yes, up here was the extra Gila monitors. We've been around here. There was nothing much here to see. Yeah, and then this was also an area that we've checked out already. Okay, that's it. Back to the Citadel. What water canister? That well is broken, unfortunately. God, high pool is wrecked. Oh, look, there's a high rise there. See, I could have actually ambushed in the beginning. I need to pay more attention to the landmarks and the layout of the land. So, we will stop in at the radio tower, hack that little synthetic there, get ourselves into the Citadel. Let's go radio tower, shrine, and then back. Dangerous raiders. Oh yeah, attack them. Give me your tasty loot, raiders. So I think once we're at the Citadel now, we will buy everyone, quote-unquote, level 2 weapons, like whichever are, you know, better than the base weapons. And then everything else will just go towards ammo and medkits. And we need 40 cal ammo for that amazing Mac 17. Shit, been spotted. I am going to ambush because I completely expect Potato Fish to ruin that Raider cutter. Correct. Only 86%. One shot, 31 damage. Fuck me. That axe is unbelievable. What's he got? A pistol. Good dodging. The music is so good in this game. I need to get a flankaroonie on this guy. Get him, Potato Fish. Good, she's just one-shotting everyone. It's fucking crazy. Using an orc chopper. Need to strip some of these things for parts. Weapon parts, fair enough. 7 weapon parts, that's very nice. Now, who has got weight that they can carry? Nope, overloaded. Where's the weight number? XP, Constitution. How about that? Much better. A quick scan of the area, but I don't think these auto-generated encounters will actually have hidden areas on them, I wouldn't think. I love this game, it's so atmospheric. We've got loads of water still. Jet radiation. Dangerous raiders. At a certain point I think we'll stop taking these because it's just going to be a waste of time. I mean, we're still getting a bit of XP, but I think I have to decide at a certain point it's not going to be worth the ammo. We've got a gunslinger there. like getting caught out here. Here's what we'll do. We will start off with a nice sniper shot. Oh, 1 hit point. Man, these assault rifles are amazing. Fucking get him! Unbelievable! Like at this rate, I'm kind of wishing I had made a squad of just melee fighters, because apparently they are fucking animals. Let's get around this nerd. Damn, lost control. It would be nice if there was an AoE indicator of the leadership range.
Of this old scientist.
How does that count as cover? Seriously, I keep looking at this like XCOM, like it would be step out cover. I mean, it feels like it should work that way, doesn't it? For the time being, I reckon these are worth it, even if just for the XP.
Stobbie, Echo. Congratulations.
Nice. Ooh, perk point. At level 8. Okay, so another perk point is coming on almost everybody else at 1 more level. So, no longer trigger ambushes. Ah, that could be good, because you can sneak up right close. Base armor is... I think hardened and healthy is honestly something I'm going to want on everybody. Explosives. Effectiveness from healing items. Oh, so it's from healing items, so only she gets the extra healing. Minus 5% post-revival status effect duration. Damage from crits. 2% stacking crit chance. That's all meh, really. Handguns. Bandit, we'll check out what that is. And roboticist. 4% chance attacks with handguns will not use any action points. 4% is a bit low. The other one was roboticist. What is roboticist? 20% damage versus robots and synths. Ooh. I like the description. Your advanced knowledge of robots and other tissue-impaired individuals has granted you deeper insight into blowing them up real good. So, roboticist, smooth operator. What is smooth operator? 20 con healed when reviving down squad members. That's really good. It's like a free medkit usage. So what I really want to get my hands on is improved weapons for everyone, especially something like brass knuckles or any kind of whatever the hand-to-hand combat weapon improvement is, because those sap gloves are not good for damage. Infected village. We'll do that all after we've gone to the Citadel. Ow! So most likely we're just going to get another synth part here, if Rose is able to hack successfully. And I'm going to run around here with Z held down, just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
So this is where Ace died? How terrible.
Did I remember to check here? Yes, I did. we've checked all that. Checked all that. Also armor. It occurs to me that because I haven't taken much constitution on any of my characters, that probably all of them are a lot weaker than I realize. So I do think I should probably prioritize armor. And perk-wise, I think giving them the extra constitution perks is probably a good idea. I don't know at what point I'm going to start running into synths and robots. But let's look at the weapon skills. Everyone's got to have 2, right? So Rose has got handguns and she'll take energy weapons as well. Angela, well, she'll leave us eventually. Potato Fish is bladed weapons and heavy weapons. Pendant Blade is brawling and sniper rifles. Here we've got assault rifles and submachine guns. So Wet Trace is going to be handguns and energy. And then eventually once we replace Angela, I'm probably going to replace her. I'm going to decide between Scotchmo and the brawler guy who you get at the mine. But I think Scotchmo might be quite funny. Then Scotchmo would be shotguns plus energy weapons, and then we've got 3 people with energy weapons. I'm just worried that Scotchmo is going to be a drain on my resources because we've got to keep buying squeezins for him. I also wonder if he's going to have the Blessings of the Squeezins perk. Because he's not technically one of the characters you create. Rose, anything you can do with this? Nope. So hopefully these synth parts are actually worth something. I didn't just waste my time coming here. I'm going to keep attacking these raiders. I believe that as your guys level up, you start getting less and less XP rewards from these things. So I think we'll take the XP rewards as the guide for when we'll stop fighting these raiders. Put you, Rose. Let's hide you over here. She runs in a super weird way. Executed. 15 XP. I think that's still worth it. 13. 11. Good damage. Just think, once we have ourselves like a 357 Magnum or something crazy like that. See, I don't know what kind of... it's just these two. Oh, fuck it, get him. Missed! Executed. Blocked. Unlucky. Let's go execute him, Rose. 96%. Ruined.
Copy, Echo 1. Congratulations.
Okay, level 7. Okay, so we'll get another perk point. I don't know. What are you doing? You guys just looking at the ground. Duh. Ooh, samurai. What is samurai? +1 armor penetration. When that I think we're going to have because these bladed weapons don't have the best armor penetration. That's got 4 armor penetration though, which makes me wonder because I think 4 feels like a lot. It must be because it's a hatchet. I'm sure if you find like a katana or something, it's not going to have that much armor piercing. I just want to sweep the whole map. Yeah, I think that's not worth it. I'll be stunned if we find anything buried. I think for these kind of fights I need to stop using ammo. This is a waste of ammo. Let's just punch and smash them to death. This is such great XP. I love this. So Rose definitely needs something defensive. She's not got the biggest amount of hit points, and she keeps being up front. Oh fuck, these guys are miles away. Can I go up here and get height advantage? Let's find out. So pistol, blade, and the other one looks like a blade as well. Ow! Great shot. Missed. Well, you know, I say I should stop using ammo because it costs money, but just shooting them kills them quicker, and then that saves you money from having to heal your guys. Because damage avoided is, you know, money saved.
Copy, Echo 1. Congratulations,
Wetras, what level are you? Level 7. So yeah, no perk point and no character attribute point. I think handguns, man, just keep getting better with that gun of yours. I don't see any value in increasing the surgeon any higher. Did we give the spray paint to that vandalizing dude? No, there he is. We didn't. Okay. This ranger is covered in piercings, tattoos, and scars, but doesn't seem much older than a kid. He's scrubbing graffiti off the wall. You ain't found anything I could make use of for my art projects, have you? There you go. Here you go. Sweet. So that gave us the book, which gives us +1 unarmored, 1 hand-to-hand point. So once Pendant Blade gets up to like 8 or 9, then we'll read that book. Did we check there? We did. Is there any point in talking to these guys? Nope, just a bunch of dicks. Well, howdy, Sephors. What can we trade? Let's sell everyone's junk. Okay, what else are we going to sell? That we'll trade in. That will also trade in. I certainly don't need all of this energy ammo. 50 is probably, 47 is probably enough. I want all of that. We'll keep all of that. Like clothing, we can sell. But if marbles isn't junk, then what is it? Right, so a knife is only 2.5 AP per attack. That's not great. Look at that, 14 from the hatchet. Incredible. Now we're talking the scorpion, but I already went and bought a fucking SMG. Bought more Dakar. Okay, 9mm, we don't need that much of. What we need is this 45 cal ammo. 315. Am I gonna... Jesus, that stuff's expensive. $9 each, good lord. Okay, so let's just buy... Let's give him a full clip. Show me your inventory, Spunkmeyer. I want to know how big the clip is that he has. Okay, so we'll buy 24 rounds. Damn, that Mac 17 turned out to be a waste. Oh well, we shall use it to take down bosses. We'll certainly buy the leather jacket. I don't know about the goat hide armor. Shoddy radiation suits. Yeah, we'll buy that. Also note that it's a quest item. Okay, so we have 30 precious rounds for the Mac 17. Who doesn't have armor yet? Rose and Angela don't have armor yet. So worn a little thin in places and patched more times than a hobo's dungarees, they still block most radiation. But you're going to want something sturdier when the rads start climbing. Okay. Okay, but I like the fact that it's suits. Oh, there's the carry capacity, right. So it suits, multiple. Let's take a quick stock. Okay, why are you carrying 38 ammo? I need 5.56. We'll go Harvey's on the 5.56 ammo. Yeah, there's plenty of 38 ammo. I wonder if there are any SMGs that use 38 cal ammo. That's all our money done. Good to see you, recruits. The General informed me that you've completed your mission in Ag Center and now have full Ranger privileges. Welcome to Ranger Citadel. Please come inside. Fuck yeah! You notice he's wearing a humongous double-barreled pistol on his hip. Okay, the Citadel. Who are you? Captain Hunter. Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face to a name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. Your team doesn't look like the other teams we've met. That's because we're different from the other teams you've met. Special Ops. Aren't all Rangers Special Ops? What makes you different? Well, let's just say we're the Ranger team Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. Goodbye. be seeing you, chub. Ooh, what is this? Through these massive vault-like elevator doors, though these massive vault-like elevator doors have been polished to a military-grade shine, you can see small amounts of warping and tinny scuffs, likely the remnants of scorch marks all around the edges. If you had to guess, the Rangers have tried everything from arc welding torches to C4 to open this behemoth with no success.
Hey, Woodson.
Welcome back to Ranger Citadel, recruits.
General Vargas? A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are lots of notches in the barrel.
So you saved Ag Center at the expense of High Pool. A tough decision, and I know it must weigh heavily on your minds. But a choice had to be made. And once you chose Ag Center, you did all you could to save it and its people. I'm particularly pleased that you went out of your way to help Matt Forrestal. He was a great ranger, and remains a credit to our organization now that he's left. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was. I'm sorry your initiation into the Rangers has been such a trial by fire, but you've proven yourself tough under pressure, and in my eyes, that makes you fit to be a Ranger. You have earned the name. Welcome aboard, Rangers. Now, any questions?
Oh yeah, loads. We found a page from Ace's logbook, sir.
Did you? Excellent work. Let me have a look. Not much here, is there? Let me see. Fell in with a snake squeezing cellar. Okay. Getting that feeling of being followed. Damn, tells a sad story, doesn't it? Guess what came out of the dark was that damn killer robot. Well, looks like your best lead is to find this snake squeezing salesman, whoever he is. Mentions Rail Nomad here, so have a look there if you haven't already. Maybe this fella knows something more, like where the rest of the logbook is.
So thank you for letting us into the Citadel, sir.
It is your home now, recruits. A place to rest and resupply between missions. A place to learn and to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that. Despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good, a shining beacon of justice in a dark land, a bulwark against barbarism in a world of lawlessness and brutality. Indeed, it is the furrowed field out of which the seeds of order will grow into a new and better civilization. Hey, forgive me. Get carried away sometimes, but I do believe we are making a difference despite my shortcomings, and that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourselves.
Let's see. I don't want to go through all of the stuff. So we can resupply, sir?
To our quartermaster, Sergeant Melson, about that. He'll provide you with all the weapons, armor, and gear you need to carry out your duties in the Wastelands. You may also want to talk to Ethel Mercaptain or TNT-10 if you need something special.
So a place to learn, sir?
We have a library here, where we compile maps and information about the region to help us with our work. If you want to know about any old tech or ancient knowledge, go talk to old Flintlock there. If you've got map questions, see Gilbert. He's our cartographer.
Okay. I think, let's go through all of this. I really want to get immersed in the story.
Nelson's all right. A bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho. But the Rangers need that now. We need new blood, like yourselves.
And who is Wade Woodson, sir?
Woodson's that man right over there, my radio wingman. The man who keeps me on the air. If you want to know more about the repeater units, or how to use your radio, see him.
And who's Ethel Mercaptain?
One of the brightest minds in the Citadel. She's really helped us get our weapons and armor up to scratch, and she's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth a visit just to see what she's got cooking.
TNT-10, sir?
Our munitions expert. Crazy bastard is gonna blow us all up one day. Does good work, though. In the field, his ordnance is highly reliable. It's just his workshop that scares the bejesus out of me.
What about, who's Flintlock?
Flintlock was old when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more about the history of the Desert Rangers than any man alive. And he'll tell you so himself.
And Gilbert Segura?
Gilbert was another one of my squad. We called him Thrasher back in the day. A good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days now, though. Took a wound during the Battle of Base Cochise and never fully recovered. Now, he's our cartographer and damn good at it. You'll find him in the museum with Flintlock.
So anything else you can tell me about Ace, sir?
Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought Finster and the base Cochise robot army together. We rebuilt the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart. And Angie's never gonna forgive me.
So you think it was more than just a robot?
I don't know. Ace fought plenty of robots in his time, and they never gave him any trouble. So I'm wondering if this was something new, something worse. And if it is, we better find out. Listen, if you brought that thing back with you, or even just a part of it, show it to Mercaptain over in the armory, like I said. She might be able to ID it. And here, take this with you when you bring something to Mercaptain. It's a requisition form for some of Mercaptain's top shelf gear. For finding Ace's killer, you deserve it.
Sweet. See, this is why you need to go through all the dialogue options. So any advice for us now that we're officially Rangers?
You are our next generation recruits, and I want you to make us proud. Remember that every action you take reflects directly upon the Desert Rangers as a whole. We've worked hard to gain the trust of the people of Arizona, and to have them accept our authority. Keep that in mind every time you draw your weapon or make a promise. The lives of other Rangers and the rule of law depend on your wisdom, honor, and forbearance.
Okay, that's enough.
Make us proud,
Spend
recruits.
hours in here just talking.
Hey, General. How's the leg?
Fine, Angie. Hope you're feeling better.
It comes and goes, Snake. You know.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yes, this is the ammo requisition place, and this is where we can range us. That's our storage locker. So Sergeant Tobias Melson. The young sergeant has the build and hearty confidence of a born jock. His neck is bigger around than his head, and his biceps strain the sleeves of his tight t-shirt. Sheesh, they haven't even assigned you your bunks yet. Already the old man sent you off on a couple do-or-die missions. Well, that's the way it goes in Desert Rangers these days. I'm sorry to say, so we better get you kitted out ASAP. Are you ready to equip yourselves, or do you have some questions first? Can you show us what... Actually, I have a few questions. So ask away. If you want to know about any of the gear, name it. If you have questions about the Citadel, I can help you out there too. Where can we store extra equipment? You see the Ranger locker behind you? Yep, okay, that one. Old man, do or die. Anything we can help you with? No, I'm good. Well, actually, there's one thing. Now that I think about it. Now that us Rangers are getting active again, we're starting to use a lot more ammo, and I'm running out. To make more, I need as much brass, lead, and steel as I can get my hands on. So if you acquire any broken weapon parts, especially the junk that's left over from modding your weapons, bring them back to me, and I'll buy them at a premium. I like raw materials, but seeing as how the only metal we get is from our weekly Levelupe deliveries, broken down parts of old weapons will work. Sweet. Okay, can you show us what's available? Sure, have a look at what we got while I get your requisition forms ready. And make sure you choose wisely. You won't last a day out in the waste without proper equipment and water. Okay, wow, combat armor, bulletproof shirt. But we have exactly $10, so... Oh yeah, wow, look, he does pay a damn good premium for them. Nice. Okay, so you got loads of armor. Attack vest, 4 armor. That's great. Look at that. 3 armor, 5 armor. I don't think that's what I want to spend my money on just yet. Here we go. Brass knuckles. It's only 3.7 damage per AP. That's not great. Combat knife, 8. We've got better than that. Bonetto, an Uzi, 9mm ammo. That's actually pretty damn good. Pipe, 9.5 on the crowbar. That's really good. Pump action, 7.4. Let's look at the damage per AP. The 310 seems like a fucking lot. I don't think it's worth it, especially considering Pendant Blade is primarily shooting with her sniper rifle. Let's just stock up on this 45 ammo. So a clip is 30. Let's buy 2 clips. That's a 60. Good lord, that's expensive. Okay, so that's for taking down boss units. And then probably we should take as much 5.56 as we can carry. I feel like we were good for 30.06. 7.62, nothing that we have is using that yet. So how much can I get for 360? 90 rounds, that's 3 full clips, okay. Bam. Out of interest, what else is there to buy here? Okay, just ammo and weapons. So, thanks for bringing the weapon parts. It's tough keeping all these mooks in bullets. But this delivery will help a lot. Keep bringing me and you'll find I'll keep paying extra. Nice.
Hey, Melson.
Next.
How it goes?
Ranger, Robert Bowling, Master Grenadier. Oh, sorry, I'm working here. Recruit, sir? Me too. Better see Mer Captain at her drawing board.
Ah, the Heroes of Ag Center. Welcome. I've been expecting you. That should work.
Looking closer, you see that the woman isn't quite as youthful as she seems. There are a few grey hairs among the brown, and a lot of lines around her eyes. But she sketches with the keen-eyed intensity of a younger woman.
A very tough decision, considering it was your first time out. Ag Center was a good choice, though. There are great scientists over there.
Well, look how she's flashing. Has she got a energy weapon on her? You knew we were coming?
Every new recruit the General brings in gets around to visiting us eventually. The weapons and armor we make are what keep them alive, after all. Most are curious where they come from. I imagine you're no exception.
So what kind of weapons do you have?
We service, repair, and reinvent every kind of weapon. From knives and handguns to rifles, even energy weapons, when we can get our hands on them. We don't do explosives, though. That's TNT Tan's department.
Go talk to Sergeant Malson if you're looking to purchase your armaments. I only issue my interesting pet projects if you've got a requisition order. I think I've got one. Interesting weapons? I'm interested.
The interesting ones are my department. I'm always trying to come up with new and better weapons and armor using bits and bobs we have lying around. Can't just give them away, though. Creating them takes a lot of our precious resources, so the General is pretty tight with the requisition orders.
So how do I get requisition orders?
Well, the General keeps a tight grip on requisition orders. All of the officers in the Citadel have the power to give them out, but only if we think a particular weapon would be necessary for the successful completion of a mission, or if we're impressed by how a Ranger team completed a difficult assignment. I can hand over one piece of tech for each rec you earn, but just one. So make sure you think it over before you take the first shot. What kind of armor do you have? We have everything from sturdy leather jackets to hand-forged plates, to the finest reconditioned pre-war combat armor we can find. You'll have to pay for the more expensive items. Research and repair doesn't come free, but we aren't out to make. I've got some custom, interesting armor, but the General's orders are to save those for special loadouts only.
So what do you have for us?
Some very nice pieces. Not seeing anything allocated for you, Rangers. Sorry.
So General Vargas said to bring you this robot leg we found at Ace's murder site.
Let's have a look at it. Remarkable, but unnerving. I've never seen robot tech this advanced. It'll take me some time to give it a full examination, So if you'll excuse me,
I think I need to start paying more attention to the logbook. We showed the page of Ace's logbook to Vargas. And, okay, we bring Ace's star home. Find the wrecking crew stronghold and wipe them out. We're going to do that. Fix Sue's mistake and save 3 other communities. We'll do that. Let's go see General Tan. Oh, hang on. This guy's talking to us. Psst, recruits. Over here. A gaunt man in his 30s hunches over a table, cleaning and oiling gun parts. He is smeared with oil and sweat and seems to be trembling slightly. Listen, I heard you talking to Mercaptain just now, and well, everything she's got is solid merchandise, but as you may have noticed, Melson's gonna make you pay through the nose for the good stuff. Well, I got a little toy collection of my own, and I'll be willing to let some of them go for a lot cheaper than she will. Interested? Oh, jeez. I think I remember this. What kind of good stuff? All the big guns. Energy weapons, rockets, sniper rifles, all top quality. You want some? No thanks. This dude's up to no good. Come on, I'm trying to raise money for a family emergency. What does your family need money for? I'm trying to help out my sister. I can't tell you any more than that, but it's important. I promise, come on. Can you do a guy a favor? Is your sister in trouble? Sorry, I'm not saying anything more about it. Will you help me out? Buy a gun or two. Jeez, I need smart ass, which we don't have. We've only got hard ass. Why are you so eager to sell these guns? Something's got to be wrong. There you go, hard ass. God damn it, Echo. You guys my therapist now? Want me to go lie down on the couch so you can psychoanalyze me? Either you want the guns or you don't. Which is it? Let's use hard ass. What we want is know what's going on. Something's up. Tell us what it is. Yeah, it's my sister. Okay, so if you're interested in the guns, I gotta get a letter to her. It's important, but I can't leave the Citadel. I can't get the time off. Would you take this to her? She lives in Rail Nomads Camp. Her name is Kelly, and tell her I'm sorry. I'll deliver the letter for you. So what's so important about this letter? Never mind what's so important. It's private between me and her. You take the letter. Unfortunately, I don't have kiss ass. But I mean, this is just a decision that I made in taking that perk, which gives me hard ass level 10. I mean, I could give kiss ass or smart ass on some of the other ranges, but I kind of like the idea of limiting ourselves only to hard ass.
Are you hungry? What's for lunch?
Corporal Evan Horace.
Delicious.
You got a cool voice. Okay, let's take a little break here. It's been 50 minutes. When we come back, we'll finish exploring the Ranger Citadel. There's a lot to do and a lot of talking to do. I'm gonna not read all of the text because there's just so much of it. But it's super interesting, isn't it? I love it. And also, we need to hand out some of this ammo that we bought. So who uses 5.56? So Potato Fish, Spunkmeyer, and Angela Death use the 5.56. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. I'm Stobbie, and this is Wasteland 2. Thanks for watching. See you next time.